Our story starts with Sanya receives many calls from his mother but he ignores her. They go to school together as usual. This time Ju-won is really excited because she wants to know who is Master X who sends her love letter. Meanwhile at the basketball hall, Ha-jin overhears his classmates gossiping about a class president who puts love letters for Ju-won. He quickly tells Sanha that Master X is the class president. Smart, handsome and tall. Meanwhile Sanya is annoyed. She runs into him and they keep looking at each other for a while. Nearby Dal, Jae-hyun, and Sanya are watching. He invites her for a meal contrary to her. He is very picky about his food. He mentions her family's background as she has a single dad and doesn't have a mother. She gets offended and puts him in his place, and then she leaves telling him not to even say hi to her again. She remembers their neighbor's words that they are so unfortunate and then she sheds tears. At the dinner, they discuss about Ju-won's boyfriend, finding her coming announcing they broke up because he doesn't like sweet or spicy food. She doesn't mention the real reason, and Sanya doesn't believe her. At school, he apologizes to her and asks her to be his friend and she agrees. Meanwhile out of the blue, Sanya's mom comes and meets him. She tells him that she has a daughter who is 7 years old, and asks him to see her. Ju-won brings Hee-jeon to the cafe where Sanya is, and demands him to rescue Sanya from his mother. But Ha-jin leaves. His mom says that she all those years trying to forgive him about his sister's death. Again she blames him for that accident. He leaves. Outside the restaurant he finds Ju-won is waiting. He keeps walking and gets immersed in his thoughts. A car is about to hit him but on time Ju-won grabs him and starts crying. He invites her for a meal and her favorite strawberry cake. Elsewhere Jang Hui meets up with Dae-wook. She tells him that she and her daughter will stay in Seoul, and wants Sanya to live with her. He gets angry that she abandoned him before, and out of the blue she wants to take care of Sanya, and asks her to leave him and his son alone. At night Jang Jae escorts drunken Dae-wook to his house and is told that his ex-wife came to take Sanya. Meanwhile Hee-jeon thinks that Sanya's mom returns back is a good thing because he remembers his farewell for his mom and he will be happy if she returns. Sanya emphasis on that his mother is toxic and she keeps blaming him for his sister's death. Dong-gu is told to find another to handle Ha-ji and his money method doesn't work. What about feelings? Embracing Hee-jeon. He applies it as he sends meals for all Hee-jeon's classmates. At school Sanya tells Jun-ho who has a crush on Ju-won to be just a friend for her. Sanya is learned that Jun-ho told her that she doesn't have a mother. The news spread in the school that Hee-jeon and Sanya will beat up Jun-ho. Ju-won intervenes saving him. When they returns back, he finds her mother and her sister waiting him. He tells Ju-won to accompany his younger sister outside, where she tells Ju-won that she like her brother because her mom told her that he will look after her after she passes away. Meanwhile at the restaurant his mother tells him to come to stay with her in Seoul and attend Seoul University. He refuses and leaves. Nearby, Hee-jeon was watching and asks Sanya to go back to his mom. However Sanya spontaneously hurts him saying that his mom lied that she would come back for him but she didn't. Hee-jeon punches him. Sanya gets outraged, saying they are just kids who are abandoned by their mothers, shedding tears.